Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. We got through Monday, which is saying something. I don't have anything. I got no stories today, y'all. No stories. I've been working all day, so I'm taking a break. Oh, this is another January 30th bag. Fantabulous. You know, I don't know what we're going to find, but we're going to find fun. That's what we're going to find, some fun. So I don't want to talk about work, but basically it's having to learn how to do things, you know, working from home, and I'm thankful that I can. I'm not complaining, but I'm hitting so many hurdles because it's multi-pronged learning, like learn to do this, that, and one thing. You can't do this until you do that. Then you got to learn how to do that one thing first, and then you talk to people and they're like, oh yeah, you just click, 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 click. They go like this with them. And then, you know, then you got it and blah, blah, blah. It just doesn't ever work that way. I've looked at training videos. I've been Googling stuff on YouTube, sitting there taking notes off videos. And I'm getting there, you know, I'm getting there. But boy, if anybody could retire, this is the time to retire. Okay, $25, Billy's Western Wear. Billy? $26? Did this come with something else? Like a piece of gold? Is there a piece of gold in there? They've lost their mind. That must have come with something else. There you have it. Olivia's doing good. Now, I've never seen one like this. Never have seen one. And is it broken? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Completely. Just, I mean, that's an easy fix, but you know I'm not going to do it. It's got all these, I've never seen one like this. Looks like a bunch of grapes. So, that's interesting. It's all there except you've got to connect these to a jump and get you a different one of thems. And then you've got it. Then you've got you a necklace. Goodness gracious. Oh, there we've got it. Brighton. Brighton. Vintage. I'm going to say vintage since anything from, what, the 90s? China. Of course, it's lost all of its plating. Brighton. Ooh, this looks like it's Billy Bob's family reunion here. Well, no, not really, but some cousins, some distant cousins. This is really pretty, but I feel bad. I'll keep my... By the way, yeah, cats can carry coronavirus. Nice. What's this deal on that real bad flu thing back in December? Was that corona? Some people are saying it was corona because I had that. But I don't think I had corona. I didn't have trouble breathing. And then I also read it was type B, which was flu, which was not in the shot, the vaccine. I get a flu vaccine every year since 1994. This is really pretty. So I'm wondering what that is. We'll know when we get the antibodies test. Well, here's another color. We've got several colors, but that's pretty. That glass is real neat. It makes it pretty. So when we get that antibodies test, oh, I can't even tell y'all. They made me come up to work today. Can y'all know that I am going nowhere, right? Nowhere. And they emailed and I said, can y'all mail that to me? And then they went higher up and had the top boss email everyone and say, y'all need to come up here, just practice safe. This is real pretty. I'm trying to forget about this work day. This is super pretty. Just practice safe distancing. So I put my gloves on, my cap on, my hoodie, my glasses, and my mask. And there was not very, I wasn't close to people, but you're going into an office space where people have been in every day for 3 weeks. Also, one of our ladies at work passed away today. I just heard it. We don't know why. Her mother passed away a week ago. So you tell me. Our cases have gone up to 24 now. They were 3, 14, 24 in the last few days. So, I mean, and it's just scary. I hope the people in that office weren't hanging out with this lady. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is ridiculous. I told my friend, if something happens to me, you sue the pants off these people. And I'm not a lawsuit person, but oh man, yeah. Well, this is cute. Pull that down, and some wooden beads, some seed beads, and some shells. So these are some pretty necklaces, I'm gonna say. What are y'all gonna say? I really love this. This thing is coated on thick. I don't know if the shell is thick. Everything's perfect on it. Love that. Whoops. They kind of going with the same thing. We may have another Brighton, y'all. We may have another one. This goes like this. Some seed beads, some shell, and some more wooden pieces. It's a pretty blue. Thank you all for I've asked one person in particular that has bought an expensive thing, please email me, or I'm gonna have to cancel it. I've asked for email. Please email me. There's my PayPal, and we're not paying anything yet. It's going to be several weeks, but we're adding to our boxes. I've got a lot of people participating. It's a lot of fun for me. And, I'm writing down y'all's address and then what is the thank you gift you like, so I don't have to keep bugging you. So I really appreciate y'all being patient with me and letting me know what type of things y'all like. And it's a Brighton, so they're different. I don't know. Can you freshen up this is just, the one on the left is in real bad shape. This one's not too bad, but it's worn. It's like wearing a bracelet, isn't it? Yeah, so the Bronx Zoo, I mean, those poor tigers can't even, nothing in New York can get away from this plague. It's horrendous. These doctors and nurses, I mean, just amazing. And then people volunteering to go up there as well. It just is amazing. Yeah, I was real sick right before Christmas. Literally, I barely made it to the Christmas break, which was December 16th, I think. So it was early before Christmas. And got it from the people around me, because I work in a very populated, there's a lot of people all day long around, and they're always sick. But I just kind of hope it was COVID, because, I survived it. I remember it being worse than most bronchitises that I get because I had to turn the steam on in the shower and sit in the shower, and that was to help me breathe. It was scratchy and dry, which was kind of weird. I'm being hopeful. Being hopeful that I survive this plague. There's another Chico's. This one's nice. It's got the red in good condition. It's a little bit of, you know, wear there and there, but I think the part people see is good. This is got some turquoise, some coral, some jet or some onyx, and some tiger eye. That's kind of cool. And is this going to be sterling? It feels like it could. I don't see marks yet. Yeah, I think it could. I think it could. What do y'all think? It needs to be clean because it's sticky. What does that say? 925. Is that what y'all were saying it said? It just needs to be cleaned. It's got like a... It's really nice. Look at that. Is that like a Celtic heart or something? Let me see. I mean, it definitely looks sterling. I don't know that the heart is going to be marked. Yeah, it'll clean up real nice. But, well, I don't know. This chain, but the pendant will. Don't hold your breath on this chain, though. It's just... Aunt Bunny said, just let me get a hold of that. Just let me get a hold of that and we'll see what we can do. Then this is not. It's a pretty shape though. I kind of like that pendant. But that chain was not good. Okay, this has me thinking it's sterling. It feels like it's broken. If it's sterling, and it is heavy. Heavy, and it's not broken. Wow. I'm gobsmacked, speechless. Does that say Mexico? This one may have to stay in the treasure box because it's heavy. I like heavy and thick. So this one's gonna stay in that treasure box. Sorry y'all. I have a weakness for Mexico cuff bracelets and turquoise. Yeah, that is super nice. What is this? Yeah, you know, it's just something. Maybe I could put some jewelry in there. I really enjoy everyone's comments, and it's a break from the actual grind of my workday, which is a grind right now. But I have to learn it. I'm learning new stuff, which I don't like change. I've never liked change. So those are some cute earrings. So anyway, that's enough of that. Oh, Olivia's doing good. She's been doing good. She even went on what I call a walk. We went out to, you know, she wanted to just stroll out down the sidewalk to the mailbox a little. So, I mean, that's just amazing. So, I am hopeful. Is this going to be sterling? No, but I think we had this. We had this in another bag. I know we did. It's plated, but it's pretty design. I'll look for it, but that bag with those earrings is huge, so I may not be doing it right now. After this, I'm going to sit my butt down and vegetate a little bit. Do some brainless stuff, like watch TV. Is that a maker's mark in there of who made it? I can't tell. This is a nice necklace though. Toggle on the bottom. So you can close it on the bottom where you might be able to see better. Even in the mirror, if you're just looking in the mirror, you'll be able to see better. Well, this is pretty cool, but you'd have to, that's way too, I mean, you'd have to bend that. I keep coming back to this. Have we talked about this? This is pretty. I keep looking at this bail to see if it's marked. Well, let me just see again. It just looks sterling to me, but I don't see a mark. Yep, the lady passed away today. She fits the markers, you know, overweight, had a hard time walking, so obviously some underlying conditions. It's just awful. I don't know that that's what she, you know, we're trying to find out. My friend is saying, you know, nobody's releasing information, of course. This is so pretty. Croaker. Does Croaker like, no, Croaker likes green. Wally likes abalone. Anyway, the Queen. Her little talking to us or to her people got me choked up. This is another cute one. She's something else, that one, the way she frames, you know, how to look at things. And now the Prime Minister. And I'm talking about it because I've always loved the Queen. Loved Diana. Not a fan of Camilla or Charles. Love William and his wife and their family. So this is a homemade thing. There you go with that. And I see that the Prime Minister, you know, that's the thing, is they test you, you've got it, they send you home. He kept working. Nobody knows if you're going to make it or not for 10 days. Then he goes downhill. Now he's in ICU. I mean, we've got to find some The whole world hasn't been able to figure something out yet. At least something. On the hydrochloroquine. I finally heard a doctor today make some sense on it, because it doesn't, you know, it's not like the cure-all. These are cute, the little sunflowers. But he said that they think that it helps some people because, you know, it's used by people that have autoimmune diseases, and it keeps their inflammation down. And that's what kills you with this plague, is the inflammation that turns into the viral pneumonia. So if they can keep that inflammation response down, it helps you survive it. And you'd think steroids would help, but steroids don't work. So I don't know, you know, it's interesting. Yeah, when I came home, you know, I took everything off and showered, and I mean, it's just, I hadn't been around, and I hadn't walked into a public area since this thing, you know, we started testing positive here. This is kind of weird. I don't really see how this big one goes with it. I think somebody just, is that, That's just hanging on there. Okay. That's pretty. Where does this one go? This is plastic, so. Oh, and we got something hanging on down here. It's one of those little cat eye things. Okay, well. So we've got another nice necklace, glass, blues, pretty. Blues and greens. There we go. Here's the top. It's not the greatest up here, but it's not bad. I mean, you know. All right. The prize was the 2 sterlings. I just think that's super cute. You heard the sound of silver? Can't do it now. Love it. So it's showing daffodil, narcissus or daffodils. April afternoon. The hills of spring proclaim God alive and near, and I lift my heart in paeans of praise to Him for returning orioles and nodding daffodils. God speaks, the earth resounds with the cadence of freshets, and wind rejoicing in new green trees. It is evident there is only life. To be vibrantly awake to this renaissant beauty, knowing there are forever new beginnings, is ample cause for celebrating. Forever new beginnings. The overwhelming joy of being on this astounding April afternoon. God bless. Stay well. Stay safe, you and your family and your cats. See you next time.